He started it when he was at uni.
That's crazy.
So that certain man's brain were working differently when they were at
what
uni.
would do that at uni?
Yeah, we was focusing on the textbooks. He was focusing on making
on money. Look at that. It's to see our parents sent us to uni for the wrong reasons. Welcome to another episode of Stocklist, the show where we take you through the various stocks on our personal watch lists and advise you on whether you should be looking into them as well. Quick disclaimer.
Yep, so we're not financial analysts.
Nope.
Neither are we financial advisors. Take everything we say with a pinch of salt, Maggi paprika.
Anything in the kitchen at all. Anything you can find.
Everything we say is for entertainment purposes only.
All right, let's crack on. Today, we're looking into a company called ALGN. You know them by a different name. You know them by the name Invisalign.
That's it.
Right, so what does ALGN Technology do? So they are a manufacturer of 3D scanners and the Invisalign clear aligners used in orthodontics to straighten your crooked teeth, as I am currently using.
It's saving bare man from wearing the train tracks on their teeth.
Bro, it's peak. It's peak. But it's good, innit?
The train tracks being the metal braces, basically.
Yeah.
But if you wear it, no offense.
No offense.
I once had it. So,
I never had it, but that's why I've got Invisalign now. All right, cool. So it was started by Zaya Chisti. Mm-hmm. And they had to create it because they weren't feeling the train tracks. So they created the clear plastic aligners to basically do the same job.
He started it when he was at uni.
That's crazy.
So that certain man's brain were working differently when they were at uni.
What would do that at uni?
Yeah, we was focusing on the textbooks. He was focusing on making
on money. Look at that. It's to see our parents sent us to uni for the wrong reasons. Alright, cool. So he put it under the brand Align so you can push it and sell it. He left in 2003.
Yep.
And sold his shares as well.
Yeah.
He left the whole business and sold everything. It's crazy, you know. People are mad.
He's a madman.
He's going to be pissed now.
Yeah. Align Technologies currently trades on the NASDAQ. Their ticker is ALGN. Their current price as of the time of recording is $573.26.
Therefore, not a penny stock.
At all. At all. This is a growing business.
It's a big ass business, man.
The 52-week range, it's wild. $127 to $634.
That's mad growth, man.
That's
six times. That's 6 times the growth almost. That's mad. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
We'll get into the reasons about that soon, innit? Yeah. The IPO date was January 26, 2001. So way back. And the IPO at the time was the IPO price, at the time was $17.31. So to think currently they're valued at $573 is mad.
Yeah, it's actually nuts.
Yeah.
It's actually nuts.
The CEO, he's called Joe Hogan or Joseph Hogan. He's been president of the company since 2015. And one interesting fact about this guy is last year, around July, August times, he sold 5,700 shares, his own shares that he had in Align at an average price of $310.
How would you do that?
He probably thought they peaked at the time.
Nah, but come on, man. You're the CEO. You should believe in your firm, bro. Yeah, some people are crazy.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah. So yeah, their competitors are get it out.
Get out. The big thing, the big box.
Boom. Smile Direct Club. That's the biggest. Well, one of the biggest competitors.
Yep.
Smile Direct Club. The other one is Dentsply Sirona.
Yep.
Not Corona, Sirona, and Henry Schein and 3M.
Yep.
So those are their main competitors.
3M, if you don't know who they are, look into them. They're a big company.
Yeah, they make better stuff.
Yeah.
I used to think they just made the sticky notes. That's
what
I thought they made.
The sticky notes.
And Pritt Stick. That was it.
They do the face mask thing as well. Everything.
The what?
Face mask.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
They were making a killing from
They're
that.
active.
Yeah, at the peak of
the Rona.
COVID. Yeah.
Damn.
Their revenue, looking into this, it's just a madness because
That's serious peas, you know.
Boy, in 2019, their revenue was 2.4 billion. In 2020, it grew to 2.47 billion.
Damn. Okay, so 700 million basically.
That's it. Their profitability in 2019 was 442 million. And this is where it gets interesting. In 2020, they broke into the billions. Profit wise, 1.77 billion.
Damn. What do you think that is down to?
So, we was locked in our yards. People were getting hair transplants. People were fixing their teeth. Self-care was just booming because you can do everything in
that
peace.
You never had the chance
knowing
to
that
do
you're
before.
in lockdown for 6 to 12 months potentially.
Yeah,
By the time you step out, people are gonna be looking at you like brand new.
right.
What happened? And you can lie to them. Like you can say a whole bag of things.
Yeah, but a lot changed in COVID. A lot of people were able to wear
your what's it called? Your retainers, your align.
Your
Invisalign,
yeah. All they know is your teeth are straight now. Basically. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Quick fix. It's not.
It's a couple months.
Couple months, but no one's seen you. Yeah. No one's seen.
You're tucked away.
I remember as well. Yeah, there was travel restrictions as well, so people couldn't go to Turkey
to go and get a patent there.
Dr. Hassan and all them man there. So you couldn't go there.
Nah, it's true.
Yeah, and plus this is just a safe
option. To be honest, that's the reason why I went down with it, because it was just safer than getting veneers.
Yeah.
Because I thought I'll straighten it and then whiten it, and it would just look like veneers.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get braces because that's just long and painful, fam.
Yeah.
So therefore, man, like I get it. And I got it during that time period as well, because that was the time that I just had time to do stuff.
Yeah.
Do you get it? I had time because I was at home.
You know and a lot of people had disposable income as well because they weren't spending on other things.
Therefore,
so they were able to spend it on self-care.
Self-care. Therefore. All right.
So their market cap, this is another interesting fact, is... boy. the numbers even, it's just a madness.
Yeah.
But their market cap at the moment is 45.3 billion. In 2020, the industry was worth 45.69 billion.
Damn.
Can you imagine?
That's what you call a monopoly.
Their market cap, I'm going to say it again, it's 45.3 billion. In 2020, it was 45.69 billion.
Damn. So they've capitalized on the market. They've taken the market.
Capitalized.
When they say market cap, they mean market capitalized.
The industry is expected to reach 53.3 billion by 2025.
Yeah.
And if they are already at a market cap of 45.3 billion, so for anyone that doesn't know what a market cap is the valuation given to a company based on the stock market at the time. They're dominating this industry.
They're heavily dominating. To be honest, they've dominated the market so much, that when you think about teeth aligners, you think Invisalign.
It's a bit like...
I use Smile Direct Club, and people call it Invisalign, but it's not Invisalign.
It is Invisalign.
It is. That's true. Yeah.
And I'll come to that.
We'll come to that. Yeah.
But another thing is that there are other people within the industry, and with Invisalign, it's a bit like Hoover. It's not called a Hoover, it's called a vacuum cleaner.
You
but
just
you just call it Hoover.
Yeah.
Same with Invisalign. Regardless of the brand, you're just going to call it Invisalign.
It's rude, fam.
It's rude.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah, so cool. Let's go into the pros and cons. What's your first pro?
All right, so my first pro is the fact... Oh, let me break it down properly. The first reason why I think the stock is still going to rise is the fact that people are still chasing self-care. Do you know what I'm saying? People, it's a growing part of society. The fact that people want to look after themselves, want to look after their bodies, and want to look and feel as good as possible. And this company definitely helps you to do that, because teeth, anything on your face is very important, and your teeth is especially more important. Do you know what I'm saying? So people...
Do you feel like even though there's apparently the easing of lockdowns globally, do you feel like people are still going to be spending on self-care?
I think not so much, but it will still be there, because at the end of the day, people have now been exposed to it, and people now know, okay, so there is an alternative to getting braces. There is an alternative to getting veneers. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do think it will still... People will still be interested in it. It will still be a growing part of society.
Can I see one of the Invisaligns?
All right, so this is basically you get different weeks. So right now I'm on week 7. I've been on week 7 for like 10 weeks now.
He's not consistent with it.
I'll bust open one of them.
I know it says Smile Direct on it, but we'll get into that in a minute. And you'll understand why there's Invisalign inside Smile Direct, even though we mentioned that they're competitors. Okay, that's a mad thing.
I haven't put it in my mouth. It's fresh.
Do you know what's good?
Yeah.
With Invisalign or Align Technology, what they do, you mentioned earlier that they're digital scanners. So they mold the teeth to fit yours. Yeah. So it's not like it's a one fit all kind of thing.
No. It's specific to your teeth.
Specific to your teeth, which is good. So that's a good pro.
Yeah. So that's it. Like
I legit thought you just get one, you know.
No, you get one every week. Every week it gets tighter on your teeth. Okay. So it's every week it's pushing your teeth closer together or straightening your teeth slowly.
Yeah.
And you get it. Yeah, man. So that's how it works.
Yeah, no, they're doing it.
Yeah. And I personally got it because I want my teeth to look better personally. So yeah, self-care is going up, so people will continue to buy from them. Yeah.
Regardless of the cost, did metal braces completely not cross your mind? Like,
so
regardless of Invisalign price, like, was it a thing where regardless you're getting it?
Alright, so I'll walk you through the steps. So number one at the top was veneers. Definitely not getting veneers because I don't want to ruin my natural teeth. The second one was metal braces, but then I found out that number one, it's very expensive, and number two, it's very painful. Yeah, so I can testify to that.
And they break so easily if you eat certain things like popcorn, chewing gum, popcorn, chewing gum, and stuff like that. They can easily break it, and you have to end up going to the dentist to get it repaired. And the process, it just extends the time in which
you're supposed to have it. Yeah. So you're paying for longer.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and then the third option was obviously Invisalign. At the time, Invisalign was too expensive, so I found a competitor for half the price, which is Smile Direct Club, and I just got it cracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you mentioned self-care.
Yeah.
Pro number 2, I'll say, is that it costs cheaper if you go to a partner. So the reason I mentioned Smile Direct, do you want to show them the box again?
Yep.
So we got the Smile Direct Club that we're clearly promoting. They're not paying us, but we're promoting.
Sorry. What?
Basically, Align Technologies have partnerships with, they have a partnership with Smile Direct. So they supply Smile Direct with Invisalign. It's mad because they're also a direct competitor.
Yeah. So you're the plug, but you're supplying your clients with the same thing you're selling.
Exactly.
Which is nuts. Yeah.
There was a point where everyone was going to them because the partner was selling it for cheaper. So like you mentioned, you got it for cheaper than
I got it for cheaper.
If you go to Smile Direct, you get it for 1.5. If you go to Align, you get it for £3,000.
Yeah,
so clearly you're gonna go to Smile Direct.
What it was. Yeah.
But the problem is that now that there's been a potential. Actually, I'll come into that in a minute. Yeah. But it's cheaper to go with a partner. So and that's a pro because you don't necessarily have to go directly with them. Yeah. That's a pro.
So the next pro is it's actually genuinely a good product. Like it's something that helps people with their self-esteem and all these things, and it actually works. Like I personally feel like my teeth are getting straighter. So it's not like some BS basically, and that's very important for any product. It needs to be able to deliver, and it does. So based on that, I think people will still be interested in the product.
You have to remember
and the stock.
This is not just the stock; these are live products, companies, services,
companies, services, all of that. So they need to be able to deliver something. There needs to be substance. And there's definitely substance.
Their partnership with Smile Direct Club came to an end in 2020. So around, I think, August, September times, towards the end of 2020, they decided to not extend the partnership. But what was peak is that Align Technology, during the partnership, they broke some of the terms.
Okay.
There was an agreement that they shouldn't directly compete with each other. However, Align Technology, because they were losing customers, everyone's going to them, to their partners. They set up temporary pop-up shops so that people can come to them rather than, because it costs more if you go directly to them rather than going to a partner. So it only makes sense.
Okay, so that makes sense because last year, before I went to Smile Direct Club, I saw a pop-up shop an Invisalign pop-up shop in Westfield. And that's what even reminded me that there is something like that out there.
Okay.
So secretly they're pissed because I went to their pop-up shop to and I ended up going to the competitor. So they marketed to me and I ended up buying from the competitor, which is nuts. Yeah.
Buying their own product at half the price.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
It's mad.
It's crazy.
So that's a con. It's a con in the sense that people will always go to the partner to buy their own product cheaper, so they're not getting what they should get.
Yeah.
And also a con in the sense that the partnership has come to an end, so they could potentially be losing a lot of clients who were going to Smile Directs.
Yep. Yeah, precisely. With Invisalign, Align and these things, the truth be told, it's not a necessity. Do you understand? If there's ever a slowdown in the economy, these are going to be the first things to go because they're not a necessity. They're a luxury, almost. They're a luxury good. So, based on that fact, I would be skeptical to keep my money in there long term.
Yeah.
Because if there is a recession or anything like that, this is the first thing that people are going to get rid of.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? This is the first stock to drop because it's not a necessity.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go into the growth strategy. So, Mike, talk us.
Yeah, so at the moment they're trying to scale their business. However, for me personally, I feel like their focus should be on making sure that they solve their dispute with
Smile
Direct Club.
Yeah.
At the moment, their agreement with Smile Direct Club came to an end. However, if they fix this, some sort of revenue can come from Smile Direct.
It's another avenue of revenue.
It's another avenue.
For me, I think obviously the fact that they're trying to grow through doctors' practices and they are trying to push for global expansion using the marketing, I think will be useful for them. For their growth strategy. So,
what's your rating for this stock?
So my rating for the stock would have been So if you had asked me this last year at this exact same time, I would have said 5 straight. Straight 5. But now I would give it like a 3.5. Simply because of the fact that I feel like they've gone through a lot of their growth process now throughout the pandemic, and I think they're just gonna level off. So it's a place to sort of store your money and let it grow slowly. However, it's risky. If there's a recession, they're first to go. So I've downgraded them to a 3.5. Yeah.
For me, I would say a 3.8. And the reason I say 3.8 is because of the partnership issue with Smile Direct. Smile Direct, they're a big company.
They're big player.
Like you said, you went to Westfield. You went there. You saw Invisalign stand. So obviously, Align Technology is behind that. You asked the price. The price was a mad thing. So you went Smile Direct. Simple as that. So they need to fix their partnership with Smile Direct because if they leave Smile Direct, nobody's gonna go to Invisalign and buy it directly.
I mean, half price for the same product. It's a mad thing. That's half price for the exact same thing. People go to the competitor, bro.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, bro. Common sense. We hope you've enjoyed this analysis of Align. If you found any value in it, make sure you share it with one other person that might. Make sure you like the video because it helps us, and make sure you drop a comment. Have a party in the comments.
Hit the notification bell as well so that you're notified when we drop an episode.
Yeah. Thank you.